Morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yes, a Sunday morning show. I tried to be on point and actually on time, but I got held up on another phone call. Yeah, you know what? I got the dates wrong. Today is my mum's birthday, so all that preparation for my mum's party actually was for today. So it's going to be a short show, a serious show, and then yeah, know that you would have seen what's happening, in the Ukraine and Russia, and actually all across the world as well, the condemnation of the invasion of Russian forces inside and around Ukraine. So we're going to talk about that. Know that you've probably seen from the thumbnail artwork. We never learn, do we? We never learn from history. History is there for a reason, isn't it? But I'll try not to get too political. I'm not really political head anyway. But I'll give you my thoughts in regards to something about Abramovich passing on his plaything to a charitable trust. I'll get into this on the other side of this music intro. Yes, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. It's a Sunday morning show. Yeah, again, I tried to be early, but yeah, got caught up on a phone call and other bits and pieces. So please excuse me for being late once again. If anything, my daughter has kind of taken from her father is her lateness, her lack of promptness. Not a good trait. Not a good trait. But anyway, we are here. And if you wouldn't mind just subscribing to the channel, we shall get on with the business of the day. So let me bring up this. Have I got it? Yes, I have. So you would have probably seen, no doubt, the war that's erupted actually in Europe, isn't it? Russia, the only country I believe, actually no, it's Turkey, isn't it? That flanks two continents, Europe and of course Asia. But yeah, the invasion of Russia has prompted a particular action from a particular person of a particular club. Abramovich hands stewardship and care of Chelsea to a charitable foundation. Now, Roman Abramovich has passed the stewardship of Chelsea to the trustees of the charitable foundation. The Russian who brought the club in 2003 remains the owner, but has relinquished the running of the Chelsea after a call in Parliament for him to be sanctioned following the invasion of the Ukraine. Now, before I continue, I'm going to come across as being very, very cynical. It is, and it always has been, about money and power. Power and money. Abramovich provided that he is not sanctioned and can continue to fund the club, but the focus on him has provoked this move on the eve of Chelsea's Carabao Cup final against Liverpool. Abramovich has vehemently disputed reports suggesting his alleged closeness to Vladimir Putin and Russia, or that he has done anything to merit sanctions being imposed against him. Chelsea's charitable foundation is headed by Bruce Buck, the club's chairman, and other trustees are Emma Hayes and Chelsea's women's manager, Para Apawa, and executive director of the anti-racism organization, FEAR, Paul Ramos, Chelsea's director of finance, the sports lawyer, John Devine, Sebastian Coe, the president of World Athletics, and Hugh Robertson, the chairman of the British Olympic Association, and a former MP and sports minister. Abramovich's move could attract interest in the club from potential bidders, although Chelsea are insistent the club is not for sale. Now, Abramovich has come up with his statement. During my 20-year ownership of Chelsea FC, I have always viewed my role as a custodian of the club, whose job is to ensure that we are successful as we can be today, as well as build for the future, while also playing a positive role in our communities. Now, Abramovich said in a statement, I have always taken decisions with the club's best interests at heart. I remain committed to these values, and this is why I am today giving trustees of Chelsea Charitable Foundation the stewardship and care of Chelsea FC. What a load of tosh. That is not going to make a blind bit of difference. He's still going to, how can I say it without sounding disingenuous? No, I'll sound disingenuous. He's still going to profit from the activities of Chelsea FC. And let me go a little bit further. I used to be, in a previous life, I used to be a civil servant. And who did I used to work for? I used to work for the Charities Commission, a government organisation department which supports trustees, helps trustees, but investigates charitable organisations, much like this foundation here. So I want my ex-paymasters, my ex-employee, the Charity Commission for England and Wales, to investigate this activity here. Is anything going to happen? I have no idea. But I'm hoping all those people who now form part, I haven't worked there for more than 20 odd years, please, please gather up some kind of, I don't know, some action and do something about it and investigate not only Abramovich, but this charitable trust. There's talk about, the Champions League now being moved from St. Petersburg now to Paris. I want to see literally some severe sanctions. Some severe sanctions happen to the banking system that's been riddled with a lot of oligarchs, the billionaires, Russian billionaires. We haven't gone far enough as a government, as people in a country where we're supposed to have open arms. I could talk about Afghanistan, where we have not allowed people. If anything, we've been fending off people. How is it the countries that border Ukraine and close in that region there are openly saying to the Ukrainian people, we forget about the visa situation. We will welcome you across the border. We have not nearly done enough. There's not been enough. And billionaires are billionaires. They're all the same as far as I'm concerned. But again, this situation here with Roman Abramovich, just passing his stewardship, it doesn't mean squat diddly. Doesn't mean, they're just words. So again, for my ex-paymasters, the Charity Commission, I want them to investigate this so-called Chelsea Charitable Trust. I smell a rat, a stinky old rat there, trying to be quite shrewd, before the sanctions hits his door. I'm going to pass Chelsea over. Doesn't mean anything at all. Unless the Charity Commission can actually, show some gumption and investigate this charity and all its dealings. There was another report again here from, let me just look here, from The Guardian, I believe. I was going to go on about. Here they're just saying that UEFA and FIFA are too late. They're too late. Russia's sports washing has served its purpose. Thank you, FIFA and UEFA, the IOC. Oh, yes, the IOC. And our many commercial partners for their invaluable help with the messaging. It's a wrap. It's over. It's hard to know what to do with the news that UEFA plans to move the Champions League from St. Petersburg, Putin's hometown, as an act of censorship for Russia's invasion of Ukraine. This is, of course, a necessary step, not least for security reasons, and beyond that, UEFA own problems. Again, it's all about the money. All about the money and the power and the money. Now, I'm not sure whether we'll see UK troops on the ground troops on Ukraine. I don't know. I never thought I would see this happen. The Iraqi war, had me scared. Really, really scared. But, I don't want to get too political, but I'll try and stay on task in regards to Abramovich and his dirty money. It is dirty money. And it's not like, sour grapes, because we've not won the Premier League. We haven't won anything in Europe for goodness knows how many years. It's not that. From a humanist perspective, you see what's happened in Ukraine. What is the least that the UK government can do? What is the least they can do? You can put the comments in the box. Sorry about that, guys. I just thought, on a Sunday, I didn't want to go all guns blazing, but I'm thinking, I used to work for the Charity Commission for England and Wales, and I've not heard anything. I don't have any ex-colleagues there, because I've left them more than 20 odd years ago. But I've not seen anything in the news that tells me that the charity commissioners who have the powers to investigate charities on these shores, I've not heard or seen anything. Anyway, let's go into the other segment, and it's in regards to again these two players. But I think I'm probably not these two players. One of two players, Emma Smith-Rowe and Bukayo Saka. And I think I'll probably repeated this, or maybe it's Paul Merson again, just going over this again. He says in the Metro, call their agents. Paul Merson begs Arsenal to hand new deals to Bukayo Saka and Emma Smith-Rowe. Paul Merson insists Arsenal must act on Bukayo Saka and Emma Smith-Rowe contract situation now. The exciting young duo have been key to Arsenal's success under Mikel Arteta and will be key to their push for the top four this season. Saka is under contract until the summer of 2024. Oh my goodness. While Smith-Rowe's under contract deals is at the end of 2026. But former gunner Paul Merson doesn't feel that's enough. The former is already being linked with a move away from Arsenal, and Merson believes Arsenal need to offer the peer deals they can't turn down. Arsenal have two very special footballers who can go all the way to the top in Bukayo Saka and Smith-Rowe, Merson told the Daily Star. And both of them should be signed up now on long-term contracts or sold, because each of them is worth about £70 million easily. £70 million each. Saka has been great at dribbles, gets forward, scores goals. Smith-Rowe is a give-and-go kind of player who runs off the ball. They both play for England. Put your comments in the box below. Let me know what you think about that. Yeah. Again, I just kind of thinking, I'm sure Paul Merson actually mentioned that a few weeks ago. Or maybe I'm living in a parallel universe. I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look at the current Premier League table. Let me remove this. There we go. So again, I know Man City beat Everton, and there was some controversy about the penalty that was not given. You've got Liverpool and Chelsea, and then you've got Man United who drew against Watford. I'll say no more than that. We are in 5th place on 45 with 24 played, and the Ammers are 42 with 26 played, and Denmark down the road are also on 42 with 25 played, and the Wolfpack are somewhere at the bottom. So that is the table as it stands of today. So that is it, people. That is it. I did a poll, I believe. Did I do a poll? I did do a poll. It wasn't in regards to the man of the match. What was it? Oh, right. It was in regards to Lacazette. And I've got a barrage, not of abuse, but I've got some comments, people saying, oh, what? Lacazette? Now, let me tell you what the poll was first. That kind of upset a few people. Just to be honest, what people are getting upset for. Dear me. So the poll was, do Arsenal need to offer Lacazette a new contract? Choose only one. And up until yesterday, even yesterday, the voting was very, very close. And I'm looking at it now, it's still very close. There's only 1% in it. So out of 913 votes, there's been 3 comments. Yeah, I've read the comments. And 26 likes. The percentages are as follows. So again, do Arsenal need to offer Lacazette a new contract? Choose only one. So 49% of the followers and subscribers on all platforms of Cannon Point TV says, no, Arsenal should not and do not need to offer Lacazette a contract. And of course, 51 say yes. Oh, it's very, very close. Very, very close. I remember last year? I can't remember what the poll was. And it was 50-50. 50-50. I can't remember what the poll was, but oh my goodness, still close. Only 1% in it. 1%. Let's go into live chat. I feel like out of breath, man. No, actually, I did my exercises this morning. Anyway, going to the live chat. Again, guys, sorry for the seriousness. I try as much as possible to keep it lighthearted. But again, you could not mention, and there is a say that if you turn a blind eye to wrongdoing, you are just as much culpable. So you've got to say something, you've got to do something. And I thought, it's right time that we said something about the invasion of Ukraine. Again, anyway. Russ Morgan says, hi, everyone. Hope you are well. Russ Morgan, good morning to you. I hope you are keeping well. And we've got the moderator for the morning says, oh, bad boy, got your mum's birthday wrong. Naughty. Well, my wife would probably bear testament. I'm not the best person for dates anyway. I'm not good. I just remember when my birthday is. When's my birthday? January the 6th. Oh yeah, I did celebrate it. I did. Yeah, John, thank you for that. Yeah, I shall. Again, I'm going to be leaving from here to go and buy some flowers and to get some flowers for my brother, because my brother will be arriving in the UK on Tuesday to see my mum. But yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that, John. Much appreciated. Good morning, Jefferson. Jefferson says we will finish fourth. What makes you think we're going to finish fourth? What makes you think we're going to finish fourth? Let me know. Patrick says, hi Alex, my old China, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? It's been, I think, a long time you've been on live show. But anyway, good to see you back, my friend. Good to see you back. He is crafty. He knows the government cannot take from charity. Yes, they can. They can. Like I said, Charity Commission for England and Wales, they have the power to seize assets. As long as the charity resides in the UK, England and Wales, they can seize the assets. And the Charity Commission is a governmental department. So, yeah, but they can seize the assets. So he can get it back later. And I'm sure there is some means for him to get the profits. And that's what I'm saying. Just passing it on does not mean anything. It's still, I mean, he's the owner. He's the owner. But I want, again, the Charity Commission for England and Wales to go seize the assets and investigate this charitable organization. It can be done. We should boycott Chelsea, full stop. Yeah, nothing has changed. Nothing's changed. He's still running the thing. It's an absolute joke. Yeah. I'm going to pass it on to my best friend. And here's my statement. I've always tried to do the best for. No. What a load of codswallop. That's rubbish, man. Rubbish. How is Chelsea a charity? Just by their activities. I mean, the different charities, you can say it's for the advancement of young people or for the advancement of supporting people in a locality. It's quite complicated. I mean, they'll have had to go through a provisional process and prove to the Charity Commission that they are, with their activities, if the directors have not been, what's the word? If they've not been suspended or found to be wrongdoing, they would have gone through hoops. But it's down to, I mean, it's crikey. I mean, when I was working in the Charity Commission, it was like just under 500,000 charities operating in England and Wales. I mean, again, that's like 20 years ago. And I know even at the time when I left, they were looking to reduce the workforce there. So it's quite, is it difficult? It's not difficult. Because even at that time, the Charity Commission were relying on members of the public to blow the whistle, be a whistleblower and say, look, there's been some wrongdoing in this charity. And then the commissioners will go in, call the directors to the office, and then do an investigation. But the Charity Commission have the powers to seize the assets and pass it on to the fraud squad as well. So the powers are there. It's how you use the powers if you want to use the powers. But yeah, you get companies as well. A charitable company, again, for the advancement of an activity. Leo, good morning, Leo. Still good morning. Leave them young lads alone. Let them enjoy their football now. If they will stay, they will stay. But let's not take them for granted. Period, says Leo. Leo, good morning, and thank you for your comments there. What's your prediction for today's cup final? I want Liverpool to smash them, lot. I want Liverpool to smash them. Period. Good morning, Carl. Hope you're keeping well. Really, I can't see Leeds staying up. Can you? Yes, I can. I can. Unfortunately, I don't have the bottom half. Let's have a look here. Do I still have it active? Let's have a look at the table. I really like my new laptop. It doesn't crash anymore. Don't crash now, but it's very, very fast. quite fast. All right, so Leeds, they're in 16th place, and they're like, where are they? 1 point, 2 points from the relegation zone. Leeds will be okay. They'll be all right. There has been somebody spreading rumours about Marcelo Bielsa's position is quite precarious. I don't actually want to say anything about the person who's been spreading those rumours there. Marcelo Bielsa, he's the only person, and the board would know whether he's going to be walking away or not. But I would not like him to walk away. He's done wonders for Leeds United. And again, there's been some pictures when he came to Leeds in his local supermarket, just like any old, just normal Joe on the streets. You don't see Mikel Arteta doing that, innit? Going to your local Lidl store, innit? Or your local Morrison's. No, but Marcelo Bielsa does that. A man of the people. Tactics, a little bit questionable, but I can't see Leeds being relegated. I can't. Hi, John. Says Lucky Spurs, and good morning to you as well, Lucky Spur. I know, but they've got enough in the tank to survive. They have. Okay. Let's just make sure we've been running for. So look, we've been running on for 20 odd minutes. I think I'll probably go for another 10 more minutes, and then we're going to call it quits. So I've got other bits and pieces I need to be getting on with this morning. I have to buy again some flowers for my mum, but on order for my brother. He said, "Bro, can you buy me some flowers for mum? For me and my daughter." So yeah, no worries, man. Just send me the money. Send me the money. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. We are running live. And I'm just going to retweet it out. So yeah, guys. Do I need to apologize for my thoughts in regards to the invasion of Ukraine? And you see, oligarchs, rich billionaires in the UK been lining other people's pockets, whether it's the government. I mean, that's just a rumor. I can't substantiate that. But we've been talking about Abramovich and passing the stewardship onto somebody else, to the Chelsea charitable. No, that doesn't mean anything. Does not mean anything at all. So I want, again, the commission, the Charity Commission for England and Wales, who I used to work for back in the early 90s, right up until the beginning of the noughties. Go in there, investigate, seize the assets, because they have the power to do that. They could just knock out a scheme, which is a legal document on order, and have the assets of the charity seized. Do the investigation, and if they find anything unwanted, pass it on to the fraud squad. I mean, they don't have any powers to arrest anyone, but they can make the case. They've got the powers. They have the powers. Oops. They played so many more games than others and have so many injuries. Yeah, I'll give them props for that. You remember when they played against us? Not you, Carl, but against Arsenal, when their squad depleted. Marcelo Bielsa said, "No, you still got to go out and play." But I can't see them being relegated. They won't get relegated. Tuchel said that he would be happy to lose Carabao Cup final against Liverpool if it helped Ukraine. In that case, do not play, and that would make a more of a statement. Yeah. And was it Poland? Poland have Lewandowski said that it's inconceivable. We can't play. We cannot play against Russia. We're not going to play against Russia. I was thinking, wow. And I'm just thinking with Putin, he's probably thinking that they could have invaded and overcome Ukraine inside like a day. What, day 4 now? And the difference with the Iraqi war, the mobile phones, social media, news spreads so fast. I'm actually surprised that Russia has not looked to clip the internet connection in Ukraine. But social media, man, The demonstrations against the war. Again, I'll try and stay on topic. Again, Abramovich, please, Charity Commission for England and Wales, please seize the assets and investigate the charity. Investigate Abramovich. Please, I'm begging you. You can do it. So Leeds not being relegated, is that the same as Arsenal not finishing fourth? I know you're trying to provoke me, Carl. I know you're trying to provoke me. Not on a Sunday. Not on a Sunday morning, man. Not on a Sunday morning. Let's have a challenge. If we get 20 thumbs up, Alex, we'll start the next stream on time. Oh, there's a challenge for me now. There's a challenge for me. And actually, before I go into the next, it's most likely that I will do the Canon project tomorrow. I've got to be on another project at 6 o'clock? And usually, those of you who know, the Canon project is a 5:30 start. So if I start at 5:30, I can't be on another project at 6 o'clock. So what I aim to do is do a 3 p.m. Canon project for tomorrow. So I've not spoken to anyone, actually. None of my contributors. They might say, actually, Alex, we can't make it. Well, actually, if they say they can't make it, then there will be no Canon project tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Anything beyond that, Tuesday will be a regular day. Again, it'll be an evening show and right through until Friday, which would be the Easter talk. I couldn't do the Easter on Friday because I was at my mum's preparing all the bits and pieces with my sister. But DWTT kind of stepped in. No, he didn't kind of. He stepped in, didn't he? So yeah, that's it. And actually, I think we've got a special show again on Saturday. But if you don't subscribe, you will not know. This is why you've got to subscribe. Be part of the community. And my posture is not good after all that exercising. Anyway, I did see Arteta in Legoland the other day. John, the question is, what were you doing in Legoland, mate? I saw Lampard shopping in Poundland looking for new players. Is that not a 50 pence piece store? No, there's only Poundland, isn't there? Oh. Alex, the government know all the oligarchs are gangsters. They turn a blind. Of course they do. There's this guy, I can't remember his name now, Rees-Mogg, who bought some shares in a Russian entity, and he sold it, and he made like a profit of I think he bought it for like 20 odd million, and he sold it just in time. He made like additional 20 million profit on top of that. So yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's all about the money and power. Leo says, fire on you. We will be third. Fire on you. We'll be third. It's not a prediction given. Ask Obino. I'm not going to ask anybody, man. I'm not going to ask anybody. Both teams should come on and walk off. I mean, that was sent a powerful message. Powerful message, man. But, I can't remember the guy who's the head of FIFA now. But, again, and the Olympics as well. And who said John Gunnar was not funny? It wasn't me. It must have been you. It must have been you, actually, man. It wasn't me. I would never say anything like that about my mate John. My mate John. Anything else before we wrap up this one? I've got probably a couple more minutes to go before we finish this one. Again, it's a short show. Come on, any more comments? What I'm going to do, I can probably refresh the page that tells me the latest figures in regards to the latest poll that we've done. Do Arsenal need to offer Lacazette a new contract? Okay, we've had like a change of like 5 new votes. So yeah, 918 votes now, 3 comments and 26 likes. Do Arsenal need to offer Lacazette a new contract? Choose only one. I'll tell you what, there's not been any change. There's not been any change at all. No change. So 49% of you, believe it, no, Arsenal should not offer him a new contract. And 51% say, actually, yeah, Arsenal need to offer him a new contract. How long the contract? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Let's hope both teams pick up a lot of injury. Ashley, be nice now. Be nice. Play nice now. What's this now? Okay. Right. Do you know what? I think we've come to an end. I did say it's going to be a short one. We've been running for 30 minutes now. 30 minutes. Come on, you Scousers. Come on, you Scousers. Yeah, we're finished. We're finished on the Sunday morning show over here. Just talking about Roman Abramovich passing on, to his mates. Chelsea Charitable Foundation. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. And again, I'm going to repeat my plea to the charity commissioners for England and Wales who have the power to seize the assets pending an investigation. Investigate, if they find anything untoward, I mean, they'll find bucket loads of stuff there. They will, and just pass it on to the fraud squad. But whether they have the gumption, and back in my day, I mean, who was the chief commissioner? I can't remember the person's name now. Back in my day, they would have been down on Chelsea like a ton of hot bricks, like my old science teacher used to say. But different times now, isn't it? Different times. I can only pray for the people of Ukraine, hoping that, again, I don't know what to say. But anyway, UK government has the power to write up more sanctions, but whether, again, they have the gumption or the will, I don't think so. Why? Because I'm sure their pockets have also been lined with dirty, washed money from Russian oligarchs. Anyway, that's it, people. Thank you. I saw the numbers like rising above 30 at any one time for oh my goodness, for a Sunday morning. A Sunday? Are you lots crazy? Hey, you must be. I'm going to make my way to go buy my mum some flowers, and my brother, and a card as well, some bits and pieces. And I will be back later on this evening. Yes, I'll be back this evening. Maybe in a more resolute and calm sense of mind. But yeah, just, I try and keep things very upbeat, but you can't. Not in these times. I never thought I would see that. Travesty. Never learn from history. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful day, and I shall see you later on this evening for a repeat of the evening, of the morning show. Until then, you've been listening to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.